So this is the episode that we've all been waiting for. Have we though? But this is the one Bravo has been marketing the entire season. This is the dungeon episode, the Bolo stripper episode. So let's get into it. They even tacked on an extra 15 minutes to this. So it better be good. Already, y'all, I want to turn the channel. Like, we see Kenya Moore in this blue background. She's trying to imitate Sharon Stone right now. And I see why Kenya does not act or has a career in acting anymore, because it is terrible right now. The producer asks her, Kenya, what is a freak hoe? And then she responds, a person who be a hoe for anybody. So we slut shaming early for a bachelorette party. Okay, is she for real? Someone screwed the stripper and I'ma find out who it is? Why don't you find out why Mark don't love you? Why don't you find out why you can't keep a man? Ugh. Sorry, y'all. Like, this is just the first minute. So, get comfortable. So we pick up right where we left off on the last episode. Lee's coming back from dinner. They're going upstairs to change. And then Bolo's in the backyard. I wonder how long Bolo was in that box. Like, he's just chilling now. Like, at first he was standing up, but it looked like he'd been in that box for at least an hour. The ladies are all getting ready and ooh, ass. Wow. Portia, a wagon, you hear me? I also like how her and Candy are just getting along now. It really is night and day from season 9. Now, I don't like LaToya, but she looks damn good. Marlo, oh my God, all this ass, man. All I gotta say, I mean, I wish I liked women. I would enjoy this more, but this is a lot of ass. And Kenya comes out. Now, Kenya turns to the side, and all I gotta say is, something has been done to your body. I don't know who Kenya is trying to fool. I actually kind of like what Marlo is wearing. Like, when you look from the front, like, she's giving like hood Melina right now. So the editors for this show definitely have their work cut out for them, because they have a lot of blurs to do this episode. So Candy strikes that whip and calls Cynthia downstairs. And Cynthia gets downstairs and is surprised and just trying to see what the hell is going on. Candy is really a pro at this. I smell another spinoff. Like, she can host a lot of dungeon parties and bring the sexuality out of people. She's really good at this. So Cynthia gets her outfit, and a couple of ladies are helping her change into it. And for extra and I do mean to her outfit, Candy has requested that she adds this little mini vibrator. I'm pretty sure it can be triggered by a remote inside her panties. Cynthia's being a good sport, but it looked like she can hardly walk in that. So the ladies finally go outside, and Bolo can finally perform in his box. Bolo is grinding, and Bravo is not blurring out his VPL at all. He's definitely well endowed. The ladies are very excited, particularly Portia. Okay, now they're blurring it out. Maybe because he's like stroking, and this is too sexual even for Bravo. So next scene after commercial break, we get back to this interesting confessional style with the ladies in front of like a blue background. Cynthia looks gorgeous right here, and they're just all interrogating her about the bachelorette party. Cynthia acknowledges the girl code and says what happens in North Carolina stays in North Carolina, until she's corrected because they were actually in South Carolina. So we get back to the party. The ladies take it inside. Bolo's about to come in, and it looks like they're ready to have a good time. This is very G-rated to some of the strip places that I've been to, but I get it. The cameras are on. They got to keep it family friendly. Well, they got to keep the bachelorette party as family friendly as they can. Also, these faces Portia's making, they're very meme-worthy. I want to know why his pants still on. That's what I want to know. These reactions, I'm guessing he pulled it out and they found out that it was real. It looks huge. It looks humongous. So yeah, the ladies are having their fun. They give Bolo a break, and then they put Cynthia on this sex swing. They're teasing her, and Candy's putting that vibrator to good use. Of course, they don't show that exactly to us. A lot of the ladies are doing different things. Portia and LaToya. LaToya is definitely like hands all over Portia's ass. She's ready. Kenya is on the floor doing some type of flailing and wailing and open her legs wide. And then shockingly, they break the fourth wall and tell production, okay, y'all can leave so we can really have some fun. And I appreciate that because you really can't get down and dirty at a bachelorette party with all these cameras around. And the producers are glad to leave. I think they were hoping that the ladies would forget that the cameras were also installed in the ceilings too. So that's the thing, if they're all taking down the cameras, they're getting demiked or whatever, why would Kenya take so much delight in telling everybody what happened that night? You know, it just seems so shitty of her to do that when, you know, they just want some privacy and to have some real fun. Ooh, those cameras are down and all we see is just silhouettes, like, you know, legs up, and then we hear Portia saying, somebody gonna eat me tonight. So after the next commercial break, we go to Drew now, who's being interrogated, and again, she doesn't break girl code and doesn't say anything that happened that night. Okay, so they just fast forward to the next morning. So y'all hyped this season up all over the stripper party, and it lasted maybe like 15 minutes of this episode. 15 minutes of this hour and 15-minute episode. So we're getting some extra footage, well, the best footage that we can see of that night, and we see that it's Bolo after dark. I'm guessing those pants came off, he's fully naked, all the ladies are being serviced right now. Kenya actually has her baby in the room, but then decides to come down. So that meant she could have participated that night where all the ladies were playing the game. She just being nosy now. Oh, we see LaToya and Portia full on making out. Wow. Yeah, all the ladies are having their fun with him. And I mean, hey, they paying him $4,000. They better make him work for that. I mean, I agree. I'd be down there too, having my fun. Production is wrong for this. These ladies think that, you know, the mics are down and the cameras are down too. So then we fast forward to 6 a.m. and Kenya's saying in a confessional that she came downstairs and she's heard noises coming between Portia's and the open room. And it's looking like someone fucked the stripper. And that's what Kenya is all giddy about. Like, are you serious? Big deal. Portia is pretty much single. Tanya, Tanya is in a relationship, but what goes on in that house stays in that house. How many male bachelor parties have things like that taken place? So let's not shame these women for having fun. So it looks like the ladies of the cast that are married or about to get married are kind of worried about what their spouses are gonna think. I really can't see Mike being angry at Cynthia, but I can definitely see Drew's husband being mad at her because, you know, he's insecure. He's that type of toxic masculinity and stuff like that. And he really shouldn't have a leg to stand on since he disappeared to, Tampa for 3 days and didn't tell his wife? Yeah, he shouldn't be able to say anything. So most of the ladies are downstairs. The activity is going to be they're going on a boat for the day. Some ladies are going to stay behind, but then they're all talking about the previous night. And Kenya, of course, you know, she comes in saying, I smell Badusi. And I heard you were humping. I heard you were doing this. You were in the bed. Oh my God. Just the nosiest person, ain't got no business of her own, trying to stir some shit up. Now at first it was playful, but now it's getting real judgy coming from Kenya. And it also looks like all the ladies made a pact to not discuss what actually happened during the X-rated hours of the bachelorette party. But Kenya, of course, you know, she need that check because she got to pay for 2 nannies. She about to spill all the tea that happened. So we get back from the next commercial break and Kenya moves those wonky stovepipe legs, you know, uncrosses them, then crosses them again. Is she serious? That scene was as sexy as a cemetery. I don't know why she even tried that. It's coming off real lame, like super lame and corny. Why does Kenya feel the need to get down to the bottom of what happened? I don't get that. Why don't you get down to the bottom of why Mark left you? And then they're discussing, I'm guessing, some girl-on-girl action. Ooh, girls kissing each other. Oh my God. Jesus, call the cops. So a couple of ladies are out by the pool, and I just really don't get why Kenya's on this mission to find out who slept with the stripper. And then she's playing this whole judge, jury, lawyer shit, and it's getting on my nerves. Kenya is dead serious about being a prosecutor right now. I wish she was dead serious about being a good host. Like, of course I get them talking about a fun night, I get the innuendos of it, but Kenya's really trying to out people's business right now, which I don't appreciate. So half of the ladies get to the boat outing, and you know, those some fly shoes, Marlo, but definitely not appropriate for the occasion. I'm guessing they thought they were gonna get on the yacht, but this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so they got a speedboat. So Shamia and Tanya get down to the pool by the other ladies, and Kenya really has out like a notepad and taking notes and asking individuals where were they at a certain hour of the evening. She's serious. Here Kenya goes again, trying to call people sluts and hoes. Like, girl, you are a slut from the 90s. Who are you talking about right now? That is the pot calling the kettle black. Again, you have this miserable old woman with bad skin and ashy feet trying to talk about other women that are happily in relationships, have no problem keeping men. It's just, she's becoming such an asshole, y'all. Like, if you love Kenya, fine, but she's doing this to herself. I would have no insults for her if she wasn't being such an asshole. That's all I gotta say, y'all. I don't hate Kenya. For her to slut shame, really, for a bachelorette party? So now we get to Candy's confessional, and she's not telling anything either. She just said, oh yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 100 that night. She didn't say anything else. So we get back to the ladies on the boat. They're fishing, and then the topic of conversation is Marlo and Kenya. And Marlo, for some strange reason, wants to rectify her relationship with Kenya. Wow, Marlo caught a shark. Jeez, you know, I have a fear of just being in open water, so that would probably scare the shit out of me. And then seeing the hook on the side of the shark's mouth, ugh. I'm glad they let the shark go, though. They probably had to for the cameras anyway. So the ladies that went on the boat trip get back to the house, and they see Kenya, who's like so in tune with this bolo court that she forgets that, oh yeah, you're still the host and you have not fed anyone. And definitely Candy brings that up. Hold on. Where the food at? Like, Candy ain't got no time for nobody's shit unless it's on a full stomach. And I feel you, Candy, because I am the same damn way. Some time goes by, hopefully Candy ate, but we get down to dinner and LaToya is cooking, and I'm guessing they're having a crab boil or something, and she clearly don't know how to cook because she put in the shrimp first. I don't know how to cook, but I know you're supposed to put the shrimp last in everything. So yeah, they about to have some real rubbery shrimp. Oh, here we go again. Like, now we have Kenya talking to Candy, and she was like, oh, did you hear something last night? And then Candy's like, and then she darts her eyes at the camera. She's like, girl, what are you doing? She's trying to like embarrass somebody because she's been so embarrassed by her husband that don't love her. And the thing is, it looks like all the ladies know what happened. They're just not breaking the girl code and trying to embarrass these women on national TV. Because there's still people like Kenya that would slut shame them for being with the stripper. And for all y'all that's saying if it was Kenya the one that boinked the stripper and the ladies would probably tell on her, I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. Thank you, Candy, for bringing that up. Like, so you left your baby alone for 45 minutes in the room, right? So you can get the mess. So Brooklyn wasn't that important that night, was she? And Candy's making sure, like, oh no, Heifer, don't go to my room, because don't play with me. Because, you know, people play with Candy in season 9. Don't lie on her. So Kenya makes sure to like, oh no, I didn't hear from your room. I meant another room. Okay, Marlo for the confessional look. She looks good. And again, Marlo doesn't break girl code. She even says snitches get stitches. So it's the evening for dinner, and then Cynthia calls up Marlo to her room, and her plan is to get Kenya and Marlo on the same page to talk. So Cynthia brings Marlo to Kenya's room. Kenya reluctantly opens the door, so they're now all talking. So Kenya is just laying it out to Marlo. She's painting herself as the victim, but we all know that read that Marlo gave Kenya about her mom, even her mom don't love her. That's how you know she's something wrong with her. Like, that cut Kenya, and she's still holding on to that. That's why she has not forgiven Marlo. Look at Kenya trying to be a person right now. This is the most convincing acting that she's done ever. Now, call me crazy, but Housewives 101 is, if you don't fuck with a bitch, then all insults are fair game. That's what I thought. So it looks like they're about to make up. Kenya's like, I'm just tired of fighting. Okay, but you're not tired of being messy, though. So now after the last commercial break, they asked Portia to come out for this special confessional. And Portia doesn't even show up to it. So next scene, we have Portia, Shamia, and Tanya talking. So Shamia is informing Tanya and Portia that just earlier, Kenya was basically implying that Tanya and Portia had sex with Bolo. And Tanya looks like the fear of God just got into her. And then Portia is she just looks pissed. And now Kenya has a new ally in Marlo, so she's talking to Marlo about it now and trying to get information out of her. So hearing Portia talk, she's hip to the game already. Like, Kenya loves to put out bait, push people's buttons, and Portia says she's not going to give it to her. Like, she calls it disgusting and desperate. And yeah, I agree with her. Like, she wants to get a reaction out of Portia. That's what she wants to do. That is why Kenya is on the show. Damn, and Tanya looks so upset. Like, you can see the fear on Tanya's face. So the ladies go downstairs and they meet with Toya, and then Toya confirms that Kenya's been still talking about this bullshit. And Toya's like, oh yeah, I see what y'all saying now. Yeah, girl, we see, but I still think Toya isn't going to change. She's still going to have her head up Kenya's ass. So the ladies are getting down to dinner, and Portia and Tanya, they just look over it right now. So Kenya and Marlo get downstairs together, and it looks like they're friends, to everybody's shock. They get down to the table. Portia has a stone face right now, just looks pissed. And they sit down and they get ready to pray, and then Portia's like, I'm not feeling a prayer right now. And then we end the episode with Portia saying, it's fuck Kenya. Fuck Kenya. Fuck Kenya. And that's where it ends. So yeah, I mean, this episode, it was okay. It was just, Kenya was just so mad annoying. Oh, God. So y'all already heard how I feel about her. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna hurry up and try to get this video up because as y'all see, I'm in the process of packing. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.